Men are not rebuilt in comfort. Comfort weakens the system, dulls the mind, and softens the spirit. You can't out-supplement softness, you have to burn it off. Most men think that they need motivation, hacks, or the right program to change. But deep down they know that something is missing. Friction. Growth doesn't happen through ease. It happens through resistance, controlled hardship. Because the man you want to become only exists on the other side of discomfort. I'm Jason Arsenault, former law enforcement, husband, and old dad. I know what it feels like to lose your edge and wonder if you can ever get it back. And that is why I built the Alpha Protocol, to rebuild men through precision, challenge, and discipline. Today, I'm going to show you why hardship is the medicine modern men are missing. Welcome to the Alpha Protocol. Let's go. Before I show you how controlled hardship rebuilds men, you need to understand why your body and mind are starving for it. Your nervous system, hormones, and psychology were built for adaptation, not comfort. Without challenge, the entire system decays. Physical stress builds muscle. Psychological stress builds resilience. Controlled stress builds identity. Recognize where comfort has silently infected your life. Temperature-controlled living, constant food, endless distraction. These comforts weaken the system without you even noticing. And when life gets too easy, men create chaos just to feel alive. Overeating, dopamine chasing, unnecessary conflict. Your biology, the furnace that is begging for the furnace that forges you. But challenge alone isn't the answer. It has to be controlled, calibrated, and deliberate. And before we dive into the biology behind it, here's why controlled hardship changes everything. Because without consciously choosing adversity, your body responds to stress with fragility, not strength. Controlled hardship is deliberately chosen adversity that trains your system to adapt under pressure, not collapse. It sends the message, we can handle more. When you expose yourself to calculated stress, cold, heat, fasting, silence, breath control, endurance, your biology transforms. Cortisol becomes an ally. Adrenaline sharpens instead of shattering you. Dopamine stabilizes. Testosterone rises. Men who practice controlled hardship don't rely on motivation. They operate on command. Discomfort becomes a signal, not suffering. And the reason it works is because it rewires your chemistry from fragile to forged. In a moment, I'll show you how to rebuild the psychological armor. But first, let's look at the biology behind all of this. Because men fail when they try to change with willpower alone. Biology is the engine, hardship is the ignition. So what does it do to the body? Well, cold exposure activates norepinephrine, strengthens the mitochondria, and sharpens focus. Fasting resets insulin, enhances mental clarity, heightens discipline. Physical training increases endorphins, testosterone, and self-trust. Silence and solitude recalibrate dopamine sensitivity and reconnects you to your purpose. Each stressor resets your chemistry, but more importantly, your identity. The moment you choose voluntary hardship, you stop living as prey and become leading as a predator. But biology is only half the transformation. The mind is the forge. Now, here comes the part that most men overlook: the psychological transformation that hardship creates. Confidence isn't built through comfort. It's built through evidence that you can endure, adapt, and overcome. Every time you face discomfort and stay in it, your identity shifts. You stop seeing yourself as weak. You start seeing yourself as capable. Lean into the cold. Stay 1 minute longer. Push through the reps. Sit with silence. Breathe through fear. Every moment of resistance is a rep for your character. Warriors act before they feel confident, and confidence follows action. And that's why the Alpha Protocol doesn't avoid hardship. It teaches mastery over it. And that mastery comes from structure, not randomness. Now, let me show you how we structure hardship inside the Alpha Protocol. What does it actually look like? Cold immersion and breath control for the nervous system mastery. Fasting windows for metabolic resilience. Silence and digital abstinence for dopamine reset. Intense physical training for hormonal and psychological fortitude. These aren't punishments, they're permissions. They remind your body it is capable. They remind your mind it is in command. Once hardship becomes part of your identity, everything changes. Comfort never built anything worth having. It softens men, steals their edge, and erodes their discipline. Controlled hardship rebuilds the body, recalibrates the mind, and restores the discipline required to lead your life, not survive it. If you're ready to rebuild your strength, reclaim your clarity, and reignite your edge, the Alpha Protocol is where men rise again. This is where men are rebuilt.